Today I want to talk to you about potentially saving some money on your heating and cooling bill. Now, my house is really well insulated. The attic is insulated well, the walls are insulated, but there is one area that I noticed had no insulation whatsoever, and it's in the hallway. And I bought the house during the winter, and I noticed that the hallway was always colder, and I would feel a draft every time I walked through. And also during the summer, I live in the south, so we have some pretty hot summers, and the attic will get extremely hot. And I'm not really tall, but I could feel the heat radiating from the ceiling in my hallway. And the space I'm talking about is the attic pull down stairs. When I would touch this, I was noticeable. It was during the winter, it was extremely cold, and during the summer, it was very hot. And also, I could feel around the edges a draft coming in. So I knew there had to be something to take care of that. You know, conventional insulation will not work there because you really can't if you put blown in insulation, it's going to fall out when you pull the stairs down, and the rollout insulation just won't stay in place. And so I went online and I found the solution. And this was it, which is a reflective material that fits in and around the opening. And I bought this on Amazon. And I'm not promoting Amazon, but you can find it there. I'm sure you can get it at your local hardware store or buy it locally. But this was the absolute best solution. You can buy it anywhere from I think $20 to up to $60. This one was around $50. I bought the one with the highest R value that I could find at the time. And it was really easy to install, and it doesn't hinder my attic access. I know a lot of people like to store things in the attic, but all you have to do, it unzips and folds back. So there's no, if you like to put things in the attic, and it has a dip here for over the top of the stairs, so you can just walk right over it, so it's not going to get in your way. It was really easy to install. It actually, when you unfold it, it fits nicely right on top of the 1x4 that frames this opening. And all I did is stapled it around. It was very simple. You will need a heavy-duty staple gun like this, but you can pick those up. They're relatively inexpensive. You can get it at Harbor Freight, I think, for like $10 with staples included, or you can also buy a kit that comes with the insulation and a staple gun for like $40 on Amazon. So, and all I did is I sat it up here, put it in place, and just took my hand on both sides and pushed on each side, because you can see the creases for the corners. Pushed in on both sides and got my corners aligned, and then I started stapling and came right on around and just stapled it. And then I did the same thing on this side, and then I stapled the front and the back. But now there is a considerable difference in the temperature. When I pull the stairs open right now, the attic is very cold, but the temperature here is exactly the same as it is in the house. So that was a relatively inexpensive solution. It's a one-time cost. Like I say, you can get it anywhere from on Amazon. Now I'm sure other places are different prices, but you can get it from $20 to $60 and install it yourself. There's really nothing to it, and it will save you money over time on your heating and cooling, because you would be surprised how much of your air conditioning escapes and your heat escapes into that attic space, because that's completely, this is just plywood and it's completely uninsulated, and around these edges are not insulated. And I've worked in a lot of houses and I've seen people try to come up with solutions. They'll maybe take some cloth or something and tack around the edges, but that may help with the draft, but it does nothing about this thin plywood. So that's just a tip that may help you out, may save you some money. Just an idea. Have a great day.